How do you find motivation when you feel stuck? Oh, sis, I hope you're ready for this episode. If you are, get your pen, get your Post-it, get your ambition planner, and let's go. Hello, Ambition Babes. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dion, also known as the Face of Ambition, across all social media platforms, and I would like to welcome you to another episode. I help women 40 years and older who are ready to reinvent themselves, who know they want to prioritize self-care and are on a glow-up journey. So if that is content that you like to consume, I'm so glad that you found this channel. And do not worry, honey, if you're not over the age of 40, just consider me your digital auntie that is ready to level you up in all areas of your life. Make sure that you like this video and subscribe, and do not forget to share it with your best friend, your sister, your mother, or your cousin, because today we're talking about how to find motivation when you feel stuck in life. And lastly, if you're anything like me who's always in their car or on the go, make sure you follow me at the Face of Ambition on Spotify or YouTube podcast. Okay, honey, I hope you're ready for this episode, because today we're going to break down how to feel motivated when you feel stuck. I've been around people who feel like you're just supposed to just want to do it. Like, you just want to eat right, and you just want to go work out, and you just want to focus on your business and your goals and your ambitions and things you're going to do. And you said you were going to do it, so just wake up every morning and just do it. And it's just not that easy. When you feel mentally, emotionally, physically in a cycle that you do not know how to get out of, how do you even start to motivate yourself to find a solution? So today I'm going to break down 5 tips that I have used to find motivation when I feel stuck or stagnant in life. And number 1 is to reconnect with my why. The moment that you allow yourself to remember why you started, why it's important, why you want to do it, why you want to be married, why you want to have children, why you want to have a happy marriage, why you want a new job, why you want to relocate, why you want to save money, why this is the season that you want to level up, is the moment that you remember the reason behind your goals. Oftentimes, the reason that we feel stuck is because we've lost the focus on the why. Everything else can so easily stand in front of why you decided you wanted to do this in the first place. Money can stand in the way, time, your health, other priorities can simply stand directly in front of the reason that you said you wanted to start in the first place. And it is very hard to reconnect with your why when it's buried so far back in the priorities of things that you need to accomplish. Just like anything else, deciding that you're going to reconnect with why it is important with you is a decision. I'm going to challenge you to decide to reconnect with why you said you wanted to do it in the first place. Why was it a goal? Why was it important? Why is it something that you wanted to do before this year was over? Why is it something that you're going to put at the top of your priority list to get it done in the first quarter of next year? Why is it going to change your life? Why is it going to help others? Finding your why and reconnecting with your purpose reignites your passion. It rekindles that fire in your belly, sets your vision ablaze on exactly what it is that you want to accomplish. And here's the other thing that I want you to be very mindful of. When you lose connection with your why, and when you're trying to figure out how to reignite that passion and purpose in your belly, I want you to remember why you got disconnected. And in my experience, every time I draw a line back to where I got disconnected from my why, I see the enemy at work in my life. What I know for sure is that the enemy would love to distract you from your purpose. He would love to keep you in this fog, feeling stuck, feeling stagnant, feeling like you're in the same old thing, doing the same old thing, the same old way. He would love to make it seem impossible. He would love to continue to push it down on your to-do list until it works off the page altogether. He would love for you to feel like it's too hard, it costs too much money, I don't have any support. Anything that the enemy can do to distract you from your why, he will do. Because what I can tell you is that behind your why is someone that is depending on you. Someone is waiting for you. Someone needs what you have to offer. It can be your child, it can be your spouse, it can be your partner, it can be individuals that you don't know. They're waiting for you. They need you. Get reconnected with your why. And the moment that you feel as if you're getting distracted is the moment that you step into tip number 2. You have got to incorporate a spiritual practice in order to get the motivation that you need to get unstuck. Now, you may not be a spiritual person. You may say, I don't want to pray. I'm not in the space or the mindset to actually give all of these problems to God. Right now, I may be upset with God. We may not be on speaking terms, and that's okay. But what I want you to do is speak to yourself. I want you to pull out your ambition planner or that old journal that you got from TJ Maxx a decade ago. I want you to start writing love letters to yourself. I want you to start saying affirmations that motivate you to do and be your very best and highest self. I want you to start keeping a gratitude journal on all of the things that you're grateful for. I want you to start taking inventory of all of the things that you didn't have, that you asked to have, and now you have it. I want you to start getting reconnected and centered with yourself, because if right now you're not on speaking terms with God, this may just spark the reconnection that you desire. If you feel stuck, if you feel complacent, if you feel like you're in a cycle of just doing the same old thing the same old way, I want to encourage you to give this to God. He cares about you. He sees and knows exactly what you're going through. The thing that I love the most is that the moment that I'm like, God, I just feel so stuck. I just feel like I'm not moving forward. Everything I try to do, I feel like I take one step forward and 15 steps back. And when I had this conversation most recently with God, He told me it was on purpose. I'm in a season of isolation. Maybe you're in a season where you need to be still. You need to reconnect with yourself. You need to pay attention to your family. Maybe you're in a season where you need to work on your personal emotional development. Maybe now is not the season for it to pop off, for you to launch, for you to pivot, for you to make your first million. Maybe this is a season of growth. To everything, there is a season. And when you ask God to reveal what season you're in and what you're supposed to do while you're in this season, He'll reveal it to you. Number 3 is to break up your goals into small action items. Your goal is to make $100,000 a quarter. Monthly, you need to make $33,336, whatever the number is. That means weekly, you need to make X amount of money. When you start taking this big, lofty goal of making $100,000 and you start breaking it into a smaller, obtainable goal, you start realizing that it's not that far away and it's just not that hard to obtain. You start then to be able to say, okay, if I need to make $10,000 a week, for example, that means I need to be able to sell my product at $100 per product, and I need to sell 1,000 of those in a week in order to make this amount of money. When you feel completely overwhelmed by your goals, it causes complete stagnation. I don't know where to go. I don't know how to start. I don't know what comes first. How do I get there through this forest of trees? If you start by identifying what you want to accomplish and these small tasks, the action items, the individuals you need to partner with, the person you need to speak to, the task that you want to complete every single day or in the matter of a week, you start to build momentum. You start seeing the small win that you were able to accomplish this week. That small win leans into an even bigger win. Say, for an instance, you want to lose weight and you want to lose 15 pounds over the next 3 months. A 15-pound weight loss is going to help you feel like you got your sexy back. That means you need to lose 5 pounds each month. That means that you need to lose a pound point, ... every single week. So now that you know how much weight you need to lose a week, now you need to decide how much water I need to drink. What type of foods do I need to eat? How many times do I need to show up at the gym this week? Taking that larger goal and chopping it down into smaller, bite-sized, realistic actions will help you to start feeling that momentum and start releasing yourself from that stuck and stagnant feeling. Number 4 is to change your environment. I work from home most days of the week. And when I start to feel stuck, I'm not able to be creative. I can't seem to focus. Everything else seems like it's more important than the task that I actually need to complete. I know I need to change my environment. I need to get up and go for a walk. I need to pack up my computer and work at a coffee shop. Changing your environment can be as simple as working in a new location, or it could mean relocating your family 4 states away from your current home. Being stuck in a space could be holding you back from your full potential, fulfilling the thing that God intended for you to do. I understand that relocating from Charlotte to Denver is going to take a little planning and a lot of money, but being intentional about making this change may completely change the trajectory of your life. Redecorating your house, working at a cafe, moving a city or state away, or just moving across town can start to inspire fresh energy, spark creativity, and help you to focus on your ambitious goals. Sometimes we feel stuck because we are stuck. There are things and situations that are holding us back from changing our environment. But I want to encourage you to go back to tip number 2 and take it to God in prayer. If change is what you desire and you know that you're stuck in a situation that is not good for you, it's toxic, it's unhealthy, you're even further away from reaching your goals, it's time for you to identify a way to get out. Get out of the city, get out of the marriage, get out of the job, get out of the community, get out of the church, get out of the space that no longer serves you. Once you have removed yourself from a toxic situation or a space that no longer serves you, you'll find the motivation that you need to reconnect with your why and to finally feel unstuck. And tip number 5 is to seek inspiration through learning. Read a book, watch a movie, learn something on YouTube University. I rarely have a video where I'm not encouraging you to learn something. As a forever learner, I know the power of how simply exposing yourself to something new can incite creativity, cause you to question other things that you thought you honestly knew, can help you feel empowered and motivated in a way that you didn't know was possible. Take a course, learn a new language, identify a new hobby that you want to lean deeper into. Take a sewing class, learn knitting, do wine tasting, learn how to make a charcuterie board, learn how to edit short form videos, become a mixologist, focus on watering and healing your houseplants, learning how to do something you didn't know how to do before and implementing it on a daily or weekly basis just helps you to feel as if you are personally growing, and by osmosis makes you no longer actually be stuck. Oh honey, I hope that you enjoyed this episode. Make sure that you subscribe and like this episode because it tells the algorithm to send you more videos like this. And lastly, make sure that you share it with your sister, your mama, your best friend, or your partner. Until our next video, I pray that you are well and that you're doing something every single day to reach your most ambitious goals.